Hello, this is my video presentation on editing. The first thing I'm going to talk about is Unchained Andalay, which is a 1929 short silent film directed by Louis Brunley. At the start of the film there's a scene where it shows a close-up of a man with his hand on a girl's face, and in the other hand he has a razor blade. It then cuts to a shot of the moon and the sky, and then cuts back to an extreme close-up showing the man cutting the eye with the razor blade. Now, as the audience, we automatically assume that the eye that's getting cut is in fact the girl's eye we saw in the previous shot, which it isn't. Due to the cutaway of the moon and then cut back, it can switch. This is Sergei Eisenstein's rhythmic montage theory, which is visual continuity, which is where as the two shots have been put together, we automatically assume that the eye that's getting cut is in fact the girl's eye. This scene is cut very slowly. In fact, it's only got 2 cuts during the whole eye cutting scene. The next thing I'm going to talk about is the 1974 original Texas Chainsaw Massacre film directed by Tobe Hooper. Now, there's a scene in the film where a character called Franklin, who is in a wheelchair, is in the woods and he bumps into Leatherface. There's a close-up shot of Franklin's face, then a close-up shot of Leatherface, and it cuts to a shot from behind Leatherface where he's killing Franklin with the chainsaw. During this scene it shows several shots of Leatherface killing Franklin with the chainsaw, but at no point in this scene do we in fact see the chainsaw going into Franklin's body, but we automatically assume as the audience that as we saw Franklin before, this is what is happening. This is again visual continuity, and as these 2 shots are being put together, we automatically assume the chainsaw is going into the body when it isn't. Now this scene is cut faster than Unchained Andalay's scene, but it's still quite slow for a horror scene.
Sally, I hear something. Stop! Stop!
The next film and the final film I'm going to talk about is the film Saw 2, which is a 2005 horror film directed by Darren Bosman. Now, there's a scene in this film where a group of people are stuck in a room and need to find a key which is buried in a pit of needles. One guy picks up a girl and tries to throw her in the pit. There's a bird's eye view of a shot of the girl being held up and the pit below her, and then the guy throws her and it cuts to a shot of the side of the pit of the girl falling, and it shows the shot of the girl in the pit. Now, due to the bird's eye view shot of the girl over the pit, we automatically assume when we see the side view shot that she's being thrown into the pit of needles, when in fact she isn't. This again is rhythmic montage visual continuity, where as these 2 shots are being together, we automatically assume they're together. Now, this film is the most recent out of all the films I've talked about, and it is much faster paced editing. There's loads of quick shots showing the girl falling, and in fact shows the girl actually in the needle pit, because now we have the technology to do this. Thank you.